Hey guys, Bear here. I'm sorry I'm out over in Barnes and Noble right now since my house is a noise factory. But today I'm going to be doing a new review for you guys today. And once again, when I do these reviews, the thing I like to focus on is actually using the product for a while, not just a day or two, and telling you how I like it, because that usually doesn't, give you enough time to actually, figure out if you like the product or not. So that being the case, I've been using this product for, I want to say, 5 weeks, and it's pretty awesome. The product is by Rich Piana's 5% Nutrition. It's AllDayYouMay. This is the lemon lime flavor. I also have the blue raspberry. I got it at AllPumpYouUp.com. Once again, I bought it with money. It was not sent to me. This is not a sponsored review. This is a real review. What I think about it, unbiased by everything. And I'm going to say this is a pretty awesome product. Now, everybody gives Rich a hard time all the time, because he was a huge advocate of food, using food, not using a lot of protein powders and weight gainers. But then he comes out with his own nutrition line, and everybody's like, oh, he's just doing it for the money. What you guys have to understand is 5% Nutrition does not have any protein or weight gainers. What they do offer is this product, AllDayYouMay, which the best place to categorize it as a BCAA supplement, but it's the furthest thing from BCAA that you could get, and I'm going to explain to you why. The other thing that they offer you is pre-workout. Now, that's about it so far. I'm sure he's going to come out with more products, but this stuff is to be taken with your daily nutrition of food. This is not supposed to be, oh, instead of a meal, I'm going to take some of this. It's not how it works at all. And that's an important thing to realize with 5% Nutrition, is they really want you to do well in everything you do. And so one thing I've learned from Rich in his company is the reason why you can't get this stuff everywhere is because Rich puts so much into his company, product-wise and money-wise, that there's no way that these companies could make a profit off of it. So they don't carry it. Very few companies carry it. Personally, the only one I know of is that I know off the top of my head is AllPumpYouUp.com. That's where I got this, and it was pretty easy to get. They have it there all the time. It seems like they're always stocked. So we should probably get right into it. Once again, this is the AllDayYouMay. Sorry, let me get in there. 5% Nutrition. Now, I paid about $35 for this. Now, there's 30 servings in here, so we're talking about a little over $1 per serving, which is pretty amazing. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty good. Now, granted, you are supposed to, the way he wants you to use this is just as the name states, AllDayYouMay. This is meant to be drank throughout the day. This is not, and that's where it separates itself from the BCAA, where you drink it intra-workout or post-workout or however you want to drink them. There's so much more into this than just branched-chain amino acids, that it's meant to be drank throughout the day. So what he actually recommends is that you use up to 4 scoops. You don't have to do 4 scoops, but he says up to 4 scoops into a jug, like I have here, so it's just a water jug, and then you shake it up and you just sip on it throughout the day. And there's a lot of reasons why, and let's jump into that right now. So, believe it or not, this is about 8 products in one. 8. It has BCAAs, but it also has liver support, immune support, joint support, digestive enzymes, lactic acid complex to help buffer out lactic acid, L-carnitine to help mobilize fat, and B12 for natural energy. There is no caffeine in this, which I love. I'm not a big fan of stimulants. I don't like relying on stimulants to go through a workout. Very few times will I actually use a pre-workout, so I really appreciate that he uses natural energy booster like B12, which is awesome. So what I'm gonna do for this review is I'm gonna go literally category by category down to cover all 8 things that this one product does. All right. So the first one is the BCAA. This is a 10-1-1 ratio with 5 grams of L-leucine, which is pretty much amazing. Off the top of my head, I think there's only one other BCAA that does that, and that's modern aminos or modern BCAAs by USP Labs that have a 10-1-1 with 5 grams of leucine. No other company I can think of, off the top of my head, or know of, has that ratio. Now, the other thing is this also has 2.5 grams of glutamine per serving to help recover muscles and boost your immune system, which I think is amazing. A lot of people laugh at me when I say this, but I'm a huge advocate for glutamine. I feel like it makes a huge difference in my training. I feel like every time I take it, the next day I wake up, I'm a lot less sore and ready to go. That's just me though. Another thing I've realized this has is it has I know I'm gonna say this wrong, but leucic acid, also known as HICA, which I know is very, very, very expensive. And this has a pretty good amount of it, and that's another thing I was really impressed with. Now, why is that important? Now, the HICA will actually help, kind of go into your immune support and help just make sure things are working the way they should be. Help you take in all those BCAAs, help you break everything down. And I know most products that have it have very little of it. This doesn't tell me how much it actually has, but what I do know is that it's in here, which is awesome. Moving on to immune support, this has 200 milligrams of vitamin C, which is more than your daily intake. I believe it's like it says here 333% of your daily intake, which is fantastic. I mean, a lot of people know, the gym's a really good place to get sick at. So the fact that they put in that much vitamin C in here to make sure you're strong and you keep going is awesome. I'm looking at my notes. Vitamin C also helps with tendon recovery and tendon health. I take it all the time for my tendons. Got tendonitis in my arms due to strongman overhead pressing and tricep work and benching. So the fact that this has all that vitamin C in it, I've actually stopped taking my vitamin C pills because I get all my vitamin C through this product. And there's been no difference in tendon health from stopping taking the actual vitamin C tablets than using this product, which I think is awesome. Another thing this has, which I've done a lot of research on, is micro-dried blueberry fruit powder, which everything I've looked at, from WebMD to all those websites online, say that this is one of the best things you could take to boost your immune system, and this has it in it, which is, it doesn't say how much it is, but the fact that it's in it separates it from everything else on there. Next, we're going to look at D-glucosamine, sulfate, and potassium for your joint support. That's what's going to be your joint support, and it also has MSM, which is methylsulfonomethane. Not really sure what it is, truth be told, but I did some research on it, and it is really, it helps the D-glucosamine sulfate potassium get absorbed into the joints. That's what I've reached for it, and it's got 600 milligrams of both D-glucosamine sulfate potassium, and MSM in the product. Next is the lactic acid complex. Beta-alanine, of course, everybody knows beta-alanine. And one thing a lot of people don't realize is it actually helps delay fatigue. It helps buffer out the lactic acid buildup in your muscles. And it's got 500 milligrams in this product. Next, we're going to talk about the COPMAX, also known as creatinol O-phosphate. Now, another thing I know about this product because I used to take COPMAX pills alone, and it definitely helps you, flush out the lactic acid, keeps you going, helps you with that muscular endurance. This has a lot of COPMAX in it. It has 1 gram, and if you don't know how much 1 gram is, it's 1,000 milligrams of COPMAX in the supplement, which is ridiculous amount. Back when I was taking COPMAX, I believe the pills I was taking were around 500 milligrams, and the bottle of that was $16. And so that's how expensive this is. This one serving was 500 milligrams, and this has 1,000 milligrams in it. It's ridiculous how much is in here. But that once again proves how much Rich Piana is putting into his product, which is amazing. Next is Natural Energy with B12, 125 milligrams of B12s. And the reason I like that is because when you drink caffeine and you have all these, stimulants, you're going to get a crash. And I hate the crash. I can't stand coming home and feeling like, a train hit me and I have no energy to just do anything. Because, I'm in school, I train people, and then I have to train myself. So the fact that I'm sipping on this all day long, getting that B12 in me all day long, it gives me natural energy throughout the day. I never have a crash, never feel like I'm going to, crash on the couch at the end of the day when I have homework to do. Next thing, and another reason why I really like this product, is the digestive enzymes. This has bromelain in it. And this is where this product really separates itself from BCAAs, because most BCAAs don't have digestive enzymes. So when you're drinking this product literally all day long, these digestive enzymes are working, breaking down all that protein, breaking down all those carbohydrate fibers in your vegetables, breaking down everything that's in you, so you can absorb them better. And so, not only is it helping you with your meals, but it's helping you with your nutrition. It's helping you, stay hydrated. It's doing everything you need to do throughout the day. And once again, it's fantastic. I love this product so much. Next on the list is L-carnitine L-tartrate. A lot of people know what L-carnitine is. It helps metabolize fat. I like taking it with a CLA. I've talked to a lot of people about this, and what people always say is, unless you take it with a CLA, that you're kind of wasting your money. So I always use a CLA in the morning with some L-carnitine on its own, and then I sip on this all day to give myself a little bit of L-carnitine, because L-carnitine usually has to be refrigerated, so I don't like carrying around a container of L-carnitine that has to be refrigerated. It's kind of annoying. So I'll just sip on this all day, and that's giving me the rest of my daily dose of L-carnitine. It also gives you testosterone support. A lot of people know that. L-carnitine does help with testosterone, helps with infertility, which is, I guess some people's problems. But, in the fact that this L-carnitine's in here to help keep you lean, help give you that testosterone support, no BCAAs is going to do that for you. Last but not least, probably the most important part of this, especially for a lot of power athletes, strength athletes, bodybuilders, and that's going to be your liver support in this product. Now, what's in this is the N-acetylcysteine, all right? N-acetylcysteine, and I did some research on it because I didn't know what it was, and apparently this is the stuff that they give you in the hospital to clear out your liver when you come in with an overdose of drugs, or mainly acetaminophen or Tylenol or aspirin. and also carbon monoxide poisoning. So when you're in the hospital, and carbon monoxide poisoning, acetaminophen, and you need to clear out your liver, this is the stuff they give you to clean that out, and this is what's in this product. So I know a lot of people out there are, on some products that is going to help with their sport that can do some harm to your liver, and the fact that this is in here and you can be drinking it every day, all day, and not have to worry about taking it. There you go. You can't really get much better than that. Now there are some extras in here that don't really go into each category. One of them is taurine, which helps blood pressure, cell volumization. Really a lot of people like it having the energy drinks because it actually can help relieve from cramps as well. So that's in here. B6 for metabolism boost. And there's something in here that I had to research again, is the raw coconut water concentrate. Now, to my understanding, this is like the best thing you could drink ever. I don't like coconut water. I can't stomach it. I have a pretty sensitive palate. But a lot of people say that this is loaded with minerals, loaded with vitamins, and even loaded with growth factors. I don't know how much, but all I know is it's in this. So, that being said, this is a pretty awesome product. I got it, like I said, $35, around mid-30s for this jug. It's a pretty big jug. And what I like to do is I like to take one of these little, powder carriers. In the morning, I just fill up one of these, throw it in my bag. When I get to the store, I get my jug. I drink a little bit out of it, so there's room. Unscrew the bottom. This is roughly 3 scoops, I believe, of the AllDayYouMay. And one thing I noticed is that the powder is very, very fine. It's very easy to mix, and it foams up a little bit. That's because the L-leucine in it. But the foaming does dissipate easily. So what you do is just shake it up. This, like I said, this is the lemon lime flavor. You might get a little bit of clumps that won't go away at first, but as this settles, they do dissipate as well. They do dissolve. And the lemon lime flavor has a Mountain Dew color, which I love because a lot of people look at you like you're just drinking a gallon of Mountain Dew. Spilled some on my laptop here. So there you go. And now just take the top off and tastes delicious. One thing I do tell people to do, because there's so many products in here, I don't know what order they kind of put things in. So when you get your product, take the scooper out, leave the little dry pack in there to keep the moisture out, and shake it like crazy. Give it a good 3-minute shake, so all the powders get mixed up in there. The first time I tried it, it tasted awful. The color was off. And then I realized, okay, I'm probably drinking one of the 8 things. The flavor was probably at the bottom. Once I shook it up and, took the scoops out, it tasted so much better. Definitely more palatable. I couldn't even drink it the first time. And that's one of the reasons why I use it for a number of weeks before I actually give a review on it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this product. If you guys have any recommendations on products you want me to review, please let me know. I'm always looking for more products. Contact me through here, through Facebook, anything, and let me know what you'd like to see. Thanks again. This is Bear, and as always, be good.